What a mess. Alright, guys. Just been cleaning up because, as you guys probably know, I want to start building a boat here. So, got a little construction going on. Yeah. So, basically, all this is going to get cleaned up, sorted through this shit a little bit, moving all kinds of crap around here. Just tidying up so I can bring everything, sort through everything. I still have to go through all that, but that's not a worry at all. But yeah, so I know it's been a while, but just been busy working and a little bit of construction happening. As you guys might know from my Facebook, I've been playing on that a lot because it's been snowing. I picked up this thing probably about 2 months ago. Had a really good deal on it. So it's a 2006 Yamaha 1100 V-Star. Yeah, got off a buddy of mine. He's getting a little too old to ride, so gave me a really excellent deal on it. The only thing I have to do is I put the seat back on. And because, like, he never rode with passengers, like, that is way too close. Way too close. But yeah, like, as you can tell, the hard bags, they come back, and they're a little too close to that, so I have to relocate this, drill out the reflectors, and relocate the signals down there so I can move the bags back so there's actually room for a passenger. But yeah, she's a nice ride. She's only got 35,000 clicks on it. I did pick up, let's see, I did pick up this because I absolutely hate the look. Sorry. Oh, there we go. So I'm gonna actually, this ain't bad, but what I'm actually gonna do is sand it and have it powder coat painted. I'm just gonna get the paint coat off the frame because this is more of like the midnight edition, and I'm not a big fan of all the chromes, so I'm gonna get rid of that chrome down there, have everything powder coated. But one thing I hate about this thing, I don't mind it. Like, I had a Yamaha Maxim, like that Maxim there. That's a 400. I used to have a 650 shaft drive, and I hate the look of the diff and the shaft drive. So this covers that, and when it's black, you won't even notice it. So, yeah. Other than that, she's a really good runner. Got some extra brake pads and stuff. I've only had a chance to ride it like 5 times before the weather hit, but she's a beauty. Got the charger plugged in because it hasn't run in probably a month. So let's get this unplugged and fire her up. Alright, guys, so let's give her a fire up and see how she sounds. It does need a tune-up. That it does need. Yeah, she's a beauty. The ride's really, really good. Probably gonna need half choke. See how she goes. she runs really good. As I said, needs a tune-up, probably some plugs. Yeah, I could give you a list of what all has been done to it. Just amazing, the condition of it. So yeah, this bike, it's had the oil filter relocation kit. That's a couple bucks in itself. It does have a cam tensioner cover leak, so I gotta change that. Gotta do the plugs on it. But yeah, like, I did shine up the wheel a little bit because, like, it'd never been cleaned. It's had the starter clutch replaced. That's $1,000. Well, it was $1,000 job, I know, because I drove his car so he could drive this to go have it done. But yeah, other than that, she's really good. And this thing runs absolutely beautiful all the time. Never have to worry about this because it's a Honda. Wait. But yeah, other than that, getting this place all cleaned up. This one here, I had a guy who kind of wants it, but I don't know if I'm going to sell it or not because I might slam it, make it into like a cafe racer. Back in the old days when we used to build bikes in the basement. I remember my buddy's place, Chacho. We carried the bikes downstairs in his townhouse. It was awesome. We had like a cooler. We had the black and white linoleum floor. It was awesome. But yeah, so just gotta finish up my construction and get rid of that. Finish cleaning up, push everything back, and make myself a huge area here that I can start building. But yeah, other than that, blew through all my savings. So last year's savings out the door because of this COVID stuff and all the shutdowns and everything. My income's gone to shit, but we're surviving. Buying toys. But yeah. I still love riding this little thing though, but the batteries are pretty much shot now. I'm gonna have to get a new set of batteries, and it's like $500 for a new set. But I got T-boned pretty hard going to work the one morning on this thing. Guy blew the red. I was heading up Wellington, which is a pretty busy street, but not in the morning. And yeah, buddy just blew right through the red, hit me on my hip, right here. His bumper hit me about here. It was an SUV, so broke the seat. Bent the crap out of this. Scratched that all along. Everything's out of place, but she still runs. Guy's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, dude, I said, I ride a bike. If I was on that, I would have been pissed. But yeah, fire department. So, you know, whatever. Get my phone and pick up all the pieces, you know, because like shit broke off of it and whatnot. And I was like, dude, I said, I'm really pissed because I dropped my coffee, right? And he's like, oh, I got a coffee in the truck. So he hands me a coffee. I'm like, oh, yeah, we're all good, you know. Meanwhile, my hip was just like, oh, it was beat bad. So I was like, yeah, whatever. It's all good. Just fucking pay attention, you know, because there's bikes on the road. Not only scooters, but bikes, right? And the guy didn't even look. Didn't even look. I'm going through the light, and I'm looking right at him. Literally right at him. And he's making a right-hand turn. Didn't even look to see if I was there. Like, but yeah, so I ride up to the next street, and I hear fire trucks, and the fire trucks show up, and they look at the scene because there's still junk all over the place, and my coffee spilt and everything. So they catch up to me at the next light, and they're like, hey, you're the dude just got smoked at the last light? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, you all right? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good. I've been down harder, right? Me and Sweetheart, when we were on my Shadow 750, we went down pretty hard on that. And the lady did a U-turn in front of us, so we went down pretty hard on that thing. And yeah, he's like, are you sure you're all right? And I'm like, yeah, we're good. But yep, other than that, we got projects and projects, but slowly digging all this shit out. I took literally a full load of garbage out of here, a trailer full of garbage, and then I can start digging that out, because this needs to get back on the road. And you guys have all seen that. But yeah. Alright, cheers guys. And I'll go hang out downtown for a bit with a little sweetheart of mine, and yeah. Alrighty. Cheers. You guys have a good one. We'll see you shortly.